To perform this job, you're going to need to remove the rear door airbag. Before you begin, please disconnect the battery and leave enough time for the electrical system to discharge within the vehicle. Never attempt to work around any of the airbags with the battery connected. To begin removing the rear door handles, you will need to loosen the single T20 Torx screw that screws into the end cover plate. You can do this by first pulling back the weather strip on the inside of the door, as indicated by the yellow arrows, level with the handle, revealing the access hole. There is a rubber body plug, red arrow, protecting the inner door that you will have to remove. Insert a long T20 torque driver into the access hole and unscrew the screw going into the end cover, red arrow. You will have to do this by feel as you cannot see inside the door. Make sure to use a proper T20 driver and not the bit on the end of a socket. If you use the bit and it falls off inside the door, you will be removing the door panel to retrieve it. With the screw loosened, pull the cover out from the handle as indicated by the red arrow. This photo illustrates the T20 screw that you cannot see while installed in the door, red arrow. Pull the handle, red arrows, out and then towards the rear of the car to remove. When you are reinstalling the handle, you will have to make sure the L-shaped rear end goes in behind the door lever in the lock latch assembly. Remove the two gaskets between the handle and the door to gain access to the two T20 Torx screws holding the backing plate in place, as indicated by the red arrows. Remove the door speaker, red arrow, and the airbag, yellow arrow. The speaker is held in place by three T20 Torx screws. Again, you must have disconnected the battery and given it enough time to discharge the electrical system in the vehicle. If you have not disconnected the battery, do not attempt to work on the airbag. Drill out the rivets holding the airbag in place, turn the airbag away from yourself and disconnect the yellow plug from it. Set the airbag aside face up. Carefully peel back the weather and sound membrane from the inner door panel. You are going to be reusing this, so leave the sticky stuff on it, red arrow. There is a two-piece styrofoam insert between the inner and outer door skins that is held in place by a single T20 Torx screw, red arrow. Remove this screw. This photo illustrates the styrofoam insert. You can see how it slides together to create one part. This action must be done while the styrofoam is in its position in the door. Slide the piece apart and remove it from the door. You can now slip the backing plate, red arrow, down and out through the access panel on the inside of the door. Installation is the reverse of removal. Thanks for watching. Click here to view the original article along with hundreds of other DIY content for your car.